Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video here on Elon Musk Loop. Today we're going to be talking about Elon Musk exposing corrupt politicians once again. This is part of the Twitter files part 7 and part 8, so let's get right into it. So it all started off with this tweet by Elon Musk where he said that the government paid Twitter millions of dollars to censor info from the public. This is all part of the Twitter files part 7 posted by Michael Schellenberger. Basically, he goes on to start off the whole situation with the Hunter Biden laptop story. And on October 14th, the New York Post runs its explosive story revealing the business dealings of President Joe Biden's son. And every single fact in it was accurate. Within hours, Twitter and other social media companies censored the New York Post article, preventing it from spreading and, more importantly, undermining its credibility in the minds of many Americans. Why is that? What exactly happened? And basically, it boils down to a lot of different things, but essentially the FBI and other law enforcement agencies repeatedly primed Yoel Roth to dismiss reports of Hunter Biden's laptop as a Russian hack and leak operation. So they were trying to frame this as a Russian hack and leak operation. This is something that actually Mark Zuckerberg confirmed as well. They did the same thing to Facebook. According to CEO Mark Zuckerberg, the FBI basically came to us and was like, "Hey, you should be on high alert. We thought that there was a lot of Russian propaganda in 2016 election. There's about to be some kind of dump similar to that." So basically, they were telling Mark Zuckerberg, they were telling Twitter, they were telling probably every single social media platform on the face of the planet that there is going to be some sort of Russian propaganda coming out and that this Hunter Biden story is part of that propaganda, which clearly we now know it wasn't. Fast forwarding to point number 46 of this same thread, he goes on to say, the FBI's influence campaign may have been helped by the fact that it was paying Twitter millions of dollars for its staff time. I am happy to report we have collected $3.4 million since October 2019, and that's what an associate of Jim Baker reported in early 2021. Here's the email right here. Jim, FYI, in 2019, Scale instituted a reimbursement program for our legal process response from the FBI. Prior to the start of the program, Twitter chose not to collect under the statutory right of reimbursement for the time spent processing requests from the FBI. I am happy to report we have collected $3.4 million since October 2019, and this money is used by LP for things like the TTR and other LE-related projects. So basically, yeah, law enforcement, safety, content, Scale, they instituted a reimbursement program, and basically the government, paid them $3.415 million to censor information, limit information, make sure the content on the platform is up to the FBI's standards and what they deem as good and correct. Now, the Twitter files part 8 are actually also pretty crazy. Essentially, they go on to say how Twitter quietly aided the Pentagon's covert online PSYOP campaign. Despite promises to shut down covert state-run propaganda networks, Twitter docs show that the social media giant directly assisted the U.S. military's influence operations. Twitter has claimed for years that they make concerted efforts to detect and thwart government-backed platform manipulation. And here is a Twitter testifying to Congress about its pledge to rapidly identify and shut down all state-backed covert information operations and deceptive propaganda. So you can pause right here if you want to read it. But behind the scenes, Twitter gave approval and special protection to the U.S. military's online psychological influence ops. Despite knowledge that Pentagon propaganda accounts used covert identities, Twitter did not suspend many for around 2 years or more. Some remain active. And this is actually pretty crazy. Thanks. Sure is tough to do web ops when you can't tweet. I've attached a list. The first 6 on the list are our priority accounts. And this is somebody from doing these ops. Somebody who's doing the ops emailed Twitter regarding their accounts. Ideally, we could have them verified blue check mark and whitelisted if there's such a thing. One of them, at Yemen Current, is currently not indexing. At Justice AR currently has a request in for verification, but haven't heard anything. And this just goes to show these guys were using accounts to do ops in around Yemen, so influencing public opinion in Yemen. Justice AR. And yeah, all of these accounts were put on a special whitelist. These accounts on the list tweeted frequently about U.S. military priorities in the Middle East, including promoting anti-Iran messages, promotion of the Saudi Arabia U.S.-backed war in Yemen, and accurate U.S. drone strikes that claim to only hit terrorists. So these accounts here were actually actively sharing information that was pro-America and spreading false narratives. They then shifted strategies and deleted disclosures of ties to the Twitter accounts. The bios of the accounts changed to seemingly organic profiles. One bio read Euphrates Pulse. Another used an apparent deepfake profile and claimed to be a source of Iraqi opinion. Wow. And basically, yeah, this goes on to show many more of these cases, but it clearly shows that politicians, the FBI, people doing military psyops operations, they are clearly used to corrupting social media platforms and using them to spread fake information and sort of diminish information that is out there that is actually true. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, I'm going to keep you guys updated on future developments on Elon Musk exposing corrupt politicians. Let me know your thoughts. Please subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.